All right, in this video, I'm going to show you the exact steps you need to apply the 5-minute social method to your business. Now, over the course of a few years, this was built while working at an agency, then perfected across hundreds of small businesses. I'm showing you the exact blueprint. So if you want a social media plan that could cut your workload by up to 80%, stop what you're doing and take notes. All right? Now, during the last 3 videos, I talked about how the 5-minute social method is the best way to slash your social media workload without losing results. And I also showed you why it's so important to start with your end goals in mind and how to reverse engineer your strategy, as well as how you can grow faster by focusing on fewer social networks. So if you haven't watched the first 3 videos yet, make sure you do that right now because they are full of a ton of awesome takeaways that you can easily implement in your business today. For the rest of you, let's jump into the 5 primary steps in the 5-minute social method. These are the 5 exact steps to building an easy-to-follow plan that can cut your social media workload by 50 to 80%. Step 1 is setting your social media goals. If you don't know what you're working toward, you have no roadmap to get there. We covered more on how to choose your goals and reverse engineer them in video number 2. All right, step 2 of the 5-minute social method is choosing and optimizing the best social media network or networks for your business. In the 3rd video, I explain why your business will grow much faster if you focus on one social media network instead of multiples. Now, I don't have time to show you how to choose the best social network for your business in this training. I actually have a full 60-minute workshop on this, but I will tell you how not to do it. Don't choose the best social network for your business using stereotypes, statistics, or things you've heard. Because here's what happens when you do that. Let's say you want to reach 25 to 34-year-olds, right? Well, 71% of Instagram users are under 35, and 25 to 34-year-olds are the biggest demographic on Instagram. So, seems like a no-brainer for those 25 to 34-year-olds, right? Instagram? Well, guess what the #1 demographic of users on Facebook? Also 25 to 34-year-olds. Now let's look at it a different way. Same stat, 71% of Instagram users under 35, 25 to 34-year-olds, the biggest demographic. Guess what else? 68% of 25 to 34-year-olds are not on Instagram. So more than 2/3 of your target audience isn't even there. The point is, don't just jump to a quick conclusion based on some statistic or stereotype. Now, also in step 2, we optimize your social networks. Social media is a great platform for discoverability, but making a great first impression is essential. Is all the info filled out? Are your photos optimized for desktop and mobile devices? Is there a clear step for someone to take that will eventually lead to the goal you set in step 1? People are lazy. We don't do what you want us to until you tell us. So it's important to optimize the social media network that you choose. Once you've done that, step 3 is all about planning your content. What are you going to post? How often are you going to post? And remember, your content needs to be designed to serve your audience too, not just your business. This is another massive mistake businesses make all the time. Now, inside of the 5-minute social method course, I want to help you make sure you know how to create content your audience will love that will also bring you business. Now, the other important piece of the 5-minute social method when it comes to content is utilizing a content calendar. No more posting wildly or #guilt posting when you throw something up because you realize you haven't put anything up in 6 days. Instinctively, a content calendar feels like it would take up more of your time, but it actually has the opposite effect. For one, you get to sit down and batch schedule your posts for a week or a month all at once. This is a massive time savings. Plus, your content will perform better when you can see it all laid out because you'll notice obvious errors right away. Things like certain topics getting missed while others are being too heavy. You can also balance your salesy content with your non-salesy content. The 4th step in the 5-minute social method is figuring out your growth strategy. We don't just sit around and wait for our audience to find us anymore. We develop an efficient plan for going to find them. And this involves one or both of the following methods. The first is an outward engagement strategy. This involves engaging on other people's content, Facebook and LinkedIn groups, Instagram posts and stories, private messaging, things like that. Engaging on other people's content for the sole purpose of growing your business. This can be unbelievably powerful and efficient if done right, especially if your business is in a phase where you have more time than money. Now, the other growth strategy involves spending money to get your content seen by more people. When you are creating content that your ideal audience loves, and it's converting them into paying customers and clients, it can cost very little money to reach more people and get a massive return on your investment. And step 5 of the 5-minute social method is to design and commit to your schedule. When are you going to create content? When are you going to schedule it? How much time are you going to spend on outward engagement? Now, all those steps and a lot more get covered in my 5-minute social method course. I'll go into deep detail about how to choose the best social network for your business and optimize it. My favorite tools for creating a content calendar and scheduling content, and how to outwardly engage on social media without feeling like you're awkward or like you're spamming people. You can literally watch over my shoulder and we'll apply the 5-minute social method to your business. So just make sure you're on the lookout for when the course opens. And by the way, I just real quick have to say thank you to all of you that have joined the early bird waitlist. I am blown away by how many people are psyched up for this. In fact, there's actually more people on the early bird waitlist than there are slots in the class. So for your best shot at getting a slot in the program, take 30 seconds, add your name to the early bird waitlist using the link below this video. Then I'll send you a secret link to enroll the day before the general public. And if you sign up right away, you should be able to grab one of the slots. In the next video, I'll share some specific examples about what it can look like once you're up and running with the 5-minute social method. And once you see what others have done with this method applied to their businesses, I think you'll be dropping everything you can to apply it to yours. So keep an eye out for the next video soon. You will not want to miss this. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.